This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. High school basketball's coming up on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, HSHS St. Joseph Hospital, Breeze, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Rubberman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, Med Plus Physical Medicine, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman, Central Illinois Truck Service, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and by the Carlisle and Breeze Hardys.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. I'm Greg Meyer here, Dylan Meyer alongside all the stats tonight as we welcome you to the BOS Center here for the Bank of Springfield Channel 1450 Sports Radio shootout here. Boys basketball, the Mater Dei Knights 2-2 on the season, and they finished with a 12-16 record a year ago, taking on New Berlin. New Berlin is 3-3 on the young season and was 25-6 a year ago. We take our first commercial break here on the Whisper Internet pregame. We come back, we'll break down this matchup a little bit between the Mater Dei Knights and New Berlin Pretzels, just in high school boys basketball in the BOS shootout on Max 96.7.
Granny moved into a retirement home last month and used Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company to sell her home and farmland. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company is a family-run business where they know the meaning behind loyalty. Call 228-7395 for Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company. Granny says give them a try. They worked for her, now let them work for you. A name you can trust. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company in Avison.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
It's true. What's in the box does matter. Hi, this is A.G. Becker. You'll make this a very exciting Christmas for someone you love when you open a gift from Becker Jewelers. No one offers you a wider selection of quality jewelry to put in that box. We have the top designers at Becker's. Levian's amazing chocolate diamonds and colored stone jewelry. Imperial Pearl, El, Bellari, Alex and Ani, and so many more. Our diamond jewelry is the perfect gift. You can choose from Hearts on Fire, Scott K, Gabriel, and Art Carved. We have this year's most popular gifts, including stackable rings, our stackable bracelets, and layered necklaces, and a great selection of diamond studs and pendants. What's in the box does matter, so make it count. There is nothing more exciting than a gift from Becker's, and no one offers you a better value.
From the basics to the incredibly unique, shop with confidence at Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
If it has been a long time since you've been to the dentist, you need to know you're not alone. For some, past experiences make it impossible to pick up the phone and call. Others are embarrassed because it has been so long. Hi, I'm Dr. Casey Santel, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I believe in listening to our patients and finding workable solutions to problems they have without making them feel guilty or putting them down. Please call me, Dr. Casey Santel, at Breeze Dental Care at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020.
You found Max 96.7.
Welcome me back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trenton. I'm Greg Meyer. Dylan Meyer alongside on the stats here this afternoon as the Mater Dei Knights travel up to Springfield, Illinois to play in the Sports Radio 1450 high school boys basketball shootout here at the BOS Center in Springfield. Mater Dei 2-2 on the young season. They are 12-16 a year ago. Head coach Ron Shattuck is in his sixth year at Mater Dei Catholic High School. He is 94-59 over his first 5 seasons. Mater Dei is coming off a 2-1 tournament last week that they hosted. They beat Miller Career Academy 75-60 and Northwest Academy 72-34. Then they fell their lone loss to Chicago Marshall 56-53 last week. They played against John Burroughs Academy out of St. Louis last night. They fell 52-42. Mater Dei was led in scoring by senior Brady Buckman and Travis Jasper. Each had 8 points apiece for the Knights. The Knights are averaging about 61 points per game on the young season and giving up about 51 points per game on the young year. They're led in scoring by Caleb Zerlini at 16 points per game. Jacob Shattuck at 11 points per game is second in team. And then it's Brady Buckman at 8 points a game. Grant Goebel first off the bench at 7.8 points per game of the top 4 scorers for the Mater Dei Knights through 4 basketball games this season. Still without 6'7", or 6'5" sophomore center Mitchell Hockey, but I talked to Ron Shattuck on Wednesday at the girls' game, and Ron said that he has been cleared for light work, thinking he'll be back maybe Tuesday against Althoff, not quite sure, maybe looking more to next Friday night, possibly in a return for Hockey back to the floor, which will deepen the Mater Dei rotation. On the other side of the coin for New Berlin, they're 3-3 on the young season. New Berlin was 25-6 a year ago, won a regional championship last year. Head coach Blake Lucas' name may sound familiar to the Clinton County folks, as he is in his 3rd season here at New Berlin. He coached at SHG back whenever they were coming out of the Mater Dei tournament for a few seasons. He was their head basketball coach at the time. Lucas, in his first 2 seasons at New Berlin, is 47-16. New Berlin is coming off a 2-3 tournament week. Last week, they beat Lincolnwood 40-38, beat South County 46-37, but lost to North Mac Lutheran High School and Meridian. New Berlin is coming off a 48-43 win over South County last night. New Berlin scores about 40 points per game on the season, gives up about 41 points per game. So definitely 2 contrasts in styles here. New Berlin really wants to slow things down. The Knights want to continue to push and score in the 60s and the 70s. New Berlin competes in the Sangamo Conference. That conference features Illini Central, who's been to state a few times, North Mac, Athens, Auburn's been to state a few times, Maroa Forsyth's been to state a few times, Pleasant Plains has been to state a few times as well, Riverton, Williamsville, and Porta, Ashland, Chandlerville Central. So obviously a rich basketball conference that is, and with a lot of good teams that New Berlin has to go up against. And obviously it will be a tall task for them today as well against the Mater Dei Knights. We'll take another break here on the Whisper Internet pregame. When we come back, we'll have the Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups, and your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off will be coming up as well. You're listening to high school boys basketball in the BOS shootout on Max 96.7.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
We know that every driver is different and one-size policy does not fit all. That's why Country Financial offers a variety of discounts so you get the coverage you need and the savings you deserve. From good driver to good student, multi-policy to multi-car, you've got a discount to suit every driver. Come see us at our new location in Breeze or call me, Keith Wilkin, at 526-1179 or Teresa Richards at 526-1100 today to see what you could save.
You've heard me say it before, when your trucks are your life, you need to be turning to be earned. I am Perry Stanford from Central Illinois Truck Service in Greenville. If your commercial tractor and trailer is down, we can get you back on the road faster and for less money than you thought possible. If it has wheels and an engine, we can fix it, including farm equipment. We are also building semi-trucks if you are ready for an upgrade. Call us today at 664-2646 or stop by Central Illinois Truck Service in Greenville.
Moving forward requires taking that first step. And when it comes to your future, your first step should be Kaskaskia College. With more than 50 degrees and 100 certificate programs, Kaskaskia College can prepare you for a great career, your next promotion, or set you on your educational path. Life is too short to wait. Take your first step to success with Kaskaskia College. Learn more today. Call 545-3040 or kaskaskia.edu.
You're on Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon at BOS Center in Springfield, Illinois here, courtside at the BOS Center as Mater Dei gets ready to take on New Berlin here. Let's take a look at your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lines. We'll start with the Mater Dei Knights, who will be the road team on the scoreboard here this afternoon, supporting their road light blue uniforms with the dark blue lettering and the white trim around the letters and the numbers. It'll be a 5'9 junior guard, number 3, Jacob Shattuck. A 6'4 junior forward, number 14 is Caleb Zerlini. A 6'2 senior forward, number 20 is Caden Schuckman. A 6'3 senior guard, 22, Brady Buckman. And a 6'3 senior forward, number 32 is Drew Dant. The Knights are 2-2 on the young season. They were 12-16 a year ago. Head coach of the Mater Dei Knights is Ron Shattuck, who's in his 6th year at Mater Dei Catholic High School. He is 94-59 over his first 5 seasons at Mater Dei. His assistant coaches are Matt Becker, Gary Pullman, and Adam Etter. On the other side of the coin for the New Berlin Pretzels will be the home team on the scoreboard here this afternoon. They'll be in their home white uniforms with the dark blue lettering and the orange trim around the letters and the numbers. They'll go 6' junior guard, number 3, Zach Brewer. A 5'10 senior guard, number 4, Carson Reese. A 5'9 junior guard, number 5 is Christian Knox. A 6' sophomore forward, number 15 is Will Cummings. And a 6' sophomore forward, number 22 is Dane Ritchie. The Pretzels are 3-3 on the young season, and they were 25-6 a year ago. The head coach is Blake Lucas, who's in his 3rd season at New Berlin. He coached at SHG a few years back. Lucas, in his first 2 seasons at New Berlin, is 47-16. And those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups for the Knights and the Pretzels. We'll take one more commercial break. When we come back, we'll have your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off between the Knights and the Pretzels. Just in high school boys basketball on the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Putker Construction, Jansen Chevrolet, Fairman Garage Doors, the Joe Isaac Insurance Agency, Tunya's Service Company, the Community Bank of Trenton, Isaac Auto Body, Prairie Farms Dairy, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Amy Cruzy, Clinton Manor Living Center, Jansen Farm Equipment, Keys Brothers Realty and Auction, Buckman Milk Hauling, Breeze Dental Group, the Foppy Insurance Agency, and by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. 8 minutes up on the big board. The lineups have been read. Mater Dei will move right to left here in the first half. The New Berlin Pretzels will move left to right as we are ready here for basketball this afternoon at the BOS Center here in Springfield, part of the Sports Radio 1450 boys basketball shootout. It'll be Dant in the center circle, jumping it up with Christian Knox of New Berlin. Mater Dei 2-2. The Pretzels 3-3 from New Berlin. Here we go. Your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off is controlled by the Knights. That's Schuckman. He turns around, hands it off to Jake Shattuck, and he'll bring it across the timeline here for the Knights. Left wing, it's Buckman. Lob inside Zerlini at the top of the key with it. Now Buckman left wing into the left corner. Dant. Now Buckman left wing right side of the floor. Schuckman. Now it's Zerlini at the right elbow with a catch. He'll face up and shoot a deep 2 on the way. That one left short. No good. Ball tipped into the hands of Dant. Dant kick out Shattuck to the right wing. Shattuck now for Buckman. Buckman now for Shattuck, right side of the floor. Here comes a ball screen there from Zerlini. Shattuck off of that, and a crossover dribble, moves it back right wing for Caleb Zerlini. 30 seconds into the opening quarter. Now Buckman at the point, touches it, Dant left side of the floor. Surveying Mater Dei in their shuffle offense. That's Shookman touching it for Buckman. Buckman will be left open. Lefty southpaw. 3 is good for Brady Buckman from the right side of the floor. And the Mater Dei leads 3-0 on your Honest Water scoreboard. First quarter action here brought to you by the Buckeyes of Centralia and Greenville. Front court with it is Carson Reese. Bounces it left side of the floor for Dane Ritchie. Now in the corner was Brewery, moves it up. There to Cummings, back to the corner, and a deflection stolen away by Buckman. Shattuck pushes ahead, throws it ahead, Zerlini, and Mater Dei about turns it back over, and the ball stays on the far end with the Knights right in front of Blake Lucas and the New Berlin Pretzels bench. Across from us here in the Dairy King broadcast booth this afternoon. Buckman inbound, he gets it in for Shattuck just in front of the timeline. Gets direction from his dad, and he'll move it to the left side of the floor. Into the corner now is Shookman with a touch. Now Buckman top of the key. Back into the corner, Shookman. Shookman left wing, dribbles up. Buckman now top of the key. Now Brady dribbles over right wing for Shattuck. Tough catch there. He's got it and faces up. Between the legs with a dribble, backs it back out. Now Shattuck. Series of crossovers off a ball screen. 3 on the way. Good for 3 for Jake Shattuck. And it's 6-0 Mater Dei. Christian Knox into the front court here for New Berlin against the Mater Dei 3-2 zone. Bouncing right wing, Ritchie into the corner right here in front of us with it is Cummings. He dribbles all the way up, bouncing now to Carson Reese. Left side of the floor now touching it is Ritchie for the Pretzels. Now back over to the other side, Knox, and a right wing 3 right here in front of us on the way. That one barely grazed the front iron, no good by Reese. And the rebound chased down by Buckman, and Shattuck again will push for the Knights with 5:50 to go. Lob to the baseline. Shookman with a head fake and a drive and a jump hook into the lane. That one too strong there, and the rebound taken in by Knox of New Berlin. 6-0 Mater Dei leads Honest Water scoreboard. Front court with it, Knox. Crossover dribble, kicks right wing for Cummins. Cummins almost carried it, back for Knox at the point. Guarded there by Zerlini against the Mater Dei length. Now Knox still dribbling with it, right side of the floor. Cummins with a touch. Now back out top is Knox. Then back to the right wing off a flare screen. Cummins left open, 3 on the way, and he's got a 3. And Will Cummins, and it makes it 6-3. Mater Dei now leads. Shattuck quickly ahead for Shookman, and a diving player into the press row here on the far side, and that was Zach Brewer, and a couple of subs coming in here for New Berlin. Number 1, Dalton Minder, a 5'9 senior. He's number 1, or Minder, sorry, check that. And number 3, Sam Dannenberger, back on for the Pretzels as well. It's Shattuck left side of the floor into the corner. Shookman. Now Shattuck, Zerlini. Skips left wing, Shookman. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Zerlini off a screen, drives to the hole, leaves it underneath for Drew Dant for 2, and it's 8-3 Mater Dei. And with 4:50 to go here in the first. Into the front court for the Pretzels with it. It's Carson Reese. Now Knox. Now Cummins right wing here in front of us. Now Minder. Left wing and a drive by Reese. He tried to bounce it inside and a steal away by Buckman. Another Pretzel turnover. Their second of the game, and Buckman into the front court. The lefty southpaw spinning in the lane. He whistle is going to be called for the carry with 4:35 to play in the first quarter. And the Knights will go into the bench for the first time. They bring on 12, Travis Jasper, a 6-foot senior. Throw in Knox, and be Reese to bring it across. Knights now settling into a man-to-man offense, or man-to-man defense here. Reese still dribbling at the point. Knox now right wing. Handoff right here in front of us to Minder. Now Knox. Touched it for Cummings. Now Reese has got it at the point with 4:20 to play in the first. 8-3 Mater Dei leads Honest Water scoreboard here in quarter number 1. Reese for Minder, right wing. Now top of the key, touching with it is Dannenberger. They move it. Cummings. Knox left open. 3 on the way, straight on. That one's good for 3 by Christian Knox. And it's now 8-6 Mater Dei. Shattuck ahead into the front court. Pushing. Jasper drives the baseline. Shot up off the square. No good. Zerlini follows it in with a two-handed flush. And it's now 10-6 Mater Dei. Allowed 2 points there by Zerlini. Knox. Front court. Crossover dribble. Drives it, hands it. Reese back to Knox, left corner. He'll drive the baseline, cut off there. Pass inside to Dannenberger at his feet. Ball loose on the floor. Corralled by Minder. And then Minder, and had a little friendly fire there with his own guy. Cummings kind of hit heads. Making sure everybody's okay. We got a Wcxo and a foul. Our first one of the afternoon. That one And Zerlini, his first team foul. Into the game for the Knights for the first time. Number 21, that's Garrett Fuppy, a 6'1 senior for MD. Along with 5, Grant Goebel for the first time for the Knights as well, a 5'9 junior. The Knights 8 deep into the bench. Now touching it. Reese. Carson Reese, 10-6, Mater Dei, 3:20 to play, opening quarter. They'll hand it to Knox. It's deflected by Goebel. Ends up into the hands of Reese. He stops and then kicks in a corner. That's a 3 on the way, and that one has got some nylon on it. Good for 3 by Dane Ritchie. And it's 10-9 now, Mater Dei. Goebel left open. He'll try a 3 left wing. That one too strong there. Rebound taken in by Danenberger. Front court, Knox. Front court with 2:50 to play in the first. Reese. Reese now dribbling at the point. Reese dribbles. Kick. And a 3 on the way for New Berlin. And another 3 knocked down there by Dane Ritchie from the left side. That's 12-10. New Berlin leads for the first time. Zerlini drives to the 10. Finger roll try is good for 2 for Caleb Zerlini. And it's 12-12 now on your Honest Water scoreboard. 2:23 to go in the opening quarter. Christian Reese front court. And left open, another 3 on the way. That one short, no good there by Zach Brewer, and a whistle and a foul in the rebounding action. That one is going to go against the Knights as well. That's on Jasper, his first, second team foul against the Knights of the opening half of play here with 2:15 to play. Into the game for New Berlin is Will Cummins, number 15, back on. Drew Dant back for the Knights. A baseline throw in here for the Pretzels. That's Ritchie. Reese touches it on, and another 3 on the way. That one no good there by Cummins. Rebound taken in for New Berlin by Carson Reese. Reese on the left wing with it. Now up to the point. Reese still with the dribble. Cummings left wing now. Might have traveled, didn't call it. Now they move it again. Knox and a tangle up between him and Goebel, and Goebel's going to be called for the reach in. That'll be his first third-teamer on the night. So we had a pretty clean quarter going with no fouls apiece, and now the Knights have picked up 3 consecutive on this trip. Sideline throw here for New Berlin in front of the Mater Dei bench. Cummings gets it in. Knox will drive the baseline, and then he was cut off there. Good defense by Shattuck. He turned it over. He got caught in the air. Jasper pushing it ahead. Goebel to the left wing with it for the Knights. Now Jasper for Shattuck, right side of the floor. Now Goebel. Now Fuppy. Fuppy now with it. Skips. Left wing, Goebel. Goebel looking inside, trying to get it to Dan. A whistle on a hold against New Berlin. That's going to be on 33. That's Danenberger. That'll be his first New Berlin foul of the opening half of play with 1:33 to go here in the quarter. Back on Zach Brewer for New Berlin. With 1:33 to go, tied at 12 here on your Honest Water scoreboard. Shattuck for Dant. He'll back his way in on the baseline, and then he is fouled again, and Dant this time will be the recipient of a couple of free throws with 1:30 to go, and we'll check that personal against New Berlin. That'll be on Brewer. That'll be his first second-teamer against the Pretzels, and Dan at the free throw line. 57% for the young season. First one on the way is good. 13-12 now, Mater Dei leads. Back at the line will be Dant. Dant back there, a couple of dribble spin of the basketball. Free throw number 2 is up and good as well. It's 14-12 MD with 1:30 to play in the first. And it's Carson Reese. Slow, methodical walk across the timeline here at the BOS Center here in Springfield. Left side of the floor, Knox had it stolen away by Shattuck. Shattuck pushing into the front court. Shattuck driving inside with good body control, puts it up off the square and in for 2. And it's now 16-12 Mater Dei. In the corner with a catch is Cummins. Now Knox. Left side of the floor, touches is Dane Ritchie. Driving baseline, Carson Reese. He had it blocked out of the air by Dant, and Goebel comes up with a loose change and a push. Jasper in the front court. Stops and starts. Leaves it. Shattuck trails the play. Left wing 3. That one left a little short. Saved from going out of bounds by Fuppy, but into the hands of Dane Ritchie, and a whistle and an offensive foul against New Berlin. And the ball will be back over to the Knights with 43 seconds to go. And Shattuck walks it off into the corner. Richie picks up his first, third team foul. With 43 seconds to go against New Berlin. Mater Dei will have it baseline out of bounds on the far end of the floor. Shattuck to throw it. Surveys the defense, throws it all the way out near the timeline for Jasper. Goebel now left side of the floor. Now Dant moves it right side for Shattuck. Now it's a game of catch. Fuppy moves it left wing now for Goebel. Mater Dei kind of kill time, and Goebel off a screen. Three ball is good by Grant Goebel. 19-12 Mater Dei now. That three by Goebel with 20 seconds to play. Front court Knox. Right side. Hands it off there for Cummings. Cummings will drive it and leave it for Brewer. Now it's out top. Knox with 10 seconds. Now 9, now 8. Now Knox with 7. Trying to drive it with 6. Behind the back with a dribble. Then almost lost it. And Jasper did come up with it. Leaves it for Dant with 2. And Shattuck from half court on the way. That one no good. And you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard after 1 quarter of play is the Mater Dei Knights 19. The New Berlin Pretzels 12. You're listening to high school boys basketball in the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
Hi, I'm Mindy Gustafson with the First National Bank in Carlisle. One of the best tickets in town will always be activities at our local schools, athletic events, concerts, and plays. You can always count on an enjoyable time. Our children are the future. Let's give them all the encouragement that we can. Go to a game, hear a concert, see a play. First National Bank in Carlisle, a better way to bank. Member FDIC, online at 1mbcarlisle.com.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside Mater Dei leads 19-12 on your Honest Water scoreboard. After 1 quarter of play, New Berlin has the basketball to begin quarter number 2. With it right now is Carson Reese. He's out there with Zach Brewer. Christian Knox as Reese stops on the dime and hands it off for Will Cummins. He spins away from his man, leaves it underneath for Brewer. Shot attempt there, blocked out of the air by Buckman and into the hands of Goebel and a foul. There is charged to 33. Sam Dannenberger. Dannenberger, the recipient of his second foul. And a 14th foul against New Berlin. Mater Dei 5 out there to begin quarter number 2. Zerlini, Goebel, Shookman, Dant, and Buckman. Goebel's got the basketball with it right now, and he'll bring it across the timeline here at the BOS Center in Springfield. And it's Goebel, left side of the floor, 30 seconds into the quarter. Off the ball screen there from Dant. Goebel now for Buckman, top the key, lob inside to Dant. A whistle to reach through and a hold on Dannenberger, and that's going to be his third foul. So New Berlin's tallest player at 6'3", and Dannenberger now has 3 personals. And that's the 5th teamer on the New Berlin Pretzels. 44, Matt Hellman for the first time for New Berlin. A 6'3" senior, number 44. Goebel inbounds for Zerlini. He fakes the handoff and a drive, and right to the rim. He missed the dunk. And a rebound taken in by Buckman. Goebel drives to the 10, leaves it underneath for Dant. He puts up 2 hands strong. Shot no good, but Dant is fouled, and he'll go to the line. And Zerlini showing some athleticism here in the opening half. Fouls on Carson Reese, his first 6-teamer against New Berlin. At the line, Dant. First one on the way is good there. Dant now 3 of 3 from the foul line. Mater Dei leads 20-12. Dant back at the line, 1 dribble and a spin of the basketball. Free throw number 2 on the way there and good as well. It's 21-12 now. Mater Dei leads, and a whistle on a timeout taken here by Blake Lucas. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Mater Dei 21, New Berlin 12. Listening to high school boys basketball, Max 96.7.
With all the things to protect, who do you turn to for the coverage you need? Trust Joe Isaac at Isaac Insurance Agency at 951 Fairfax in Carlisle. The Isaac Insurance Agency's goal is to provide a range of policies and the best possible service to you. Family owned and operated. Isaac Insurance Agency, offering auto, home, life, health, farm homeowners. Call 594-4766.
Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside. Mater Dei leads 21-12 here as 7:10 to go in quarter number 2. Mater Dei now with a little bit of pressure. Knox and Reese playing catch. Reese has got to get it across. He bounces it back for Knox. Mater Dei pressure might get him here. Brewer gets it across finally. Front court, Knox spins for Reese. Bounce pass inside to Helm. He spins his way in, and a shot attempt and a push foul underneath against the Knights. And Helm foul on the floor. They'll be the 5th-teamer against the Knights. Here's 6:52 to go in the opening half of play. First foul there, charge to Caden Shookman. Baseline throw in. Reese dribbles up right wing. Now bouncing it into the corner for Matt Diamond, who just came in for the first time. And a whistle on a kick. Throw in there for Brewer. Touching it there now with it is Reese. Carson Reese, middle of the floor, bouncing it back for Knox on the left wing. Now Reese touching it with 6:35 to play in the opening half. Right wing touch for Diamond. Now back out top. So Reese lob inside Helm. Up and under move against Dant. Shot attempt up too strong there, and a rebound taken in by Buckman. And Helm's going to be called for a foul, and Buckman's going to be shooting free throws as that's a 7th-teamer against New Berlin. So they get a 90-foot trek down to shoot some foul shots. Second quarter action here brought to you by the Breeze American Legion. And Buckman at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Front end 1-1, Buckman good. Brady Buckman, highest percentage on the team here so far through 4 games. He's at 78% as he netted the first. Mater Dei with their largest lead of the basketball game here at 22-12. Second free throw on the way for Buckman, good there as well. And it's now 23-12. Mater Dei on your Honest Water scoreboard. Knox now with a touch against a 2-2-1 pressure of Mater Dei. Knox throws it ahead to Diamond. Now Knox touching it. Now Reese right side of the floor. Now Diamond left side. Now Brewer. Now Reese on the right wing right here in front of us in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Now Brewer touches it for Diamond left wing, and a whistle away from the basketball and a hold against Mater Dei. That one might be on Dant. It is. And that'll be the 6th-teamer against the Knights. Or 5th-teamer against the Knights. Check that. Is back on for New Berlin is Dane Ritchie. Baseline throw in for Brewer. Knocks in the left corner with a catch. Then had it knocked off his leg by Goebel out of bounds, and the ball back over now to Mater Dei. New Berlin's now turned it over for just the 2nd time here this afternoon. 6 minutes to go, half number 1. I'm sorry, check, that's the 6th turnover for New Berlin. As Goebel in the front court. Left wing, Zerlini spins away from his man, leaves it out top. Goebel with the ball fake and a couple series of dribbles. Right wing now with it is Buckman. Now Goebel. Left wing, Zerlini. Lob, left block extended, Shookman, who faces up with 5:40 to go. Shookman drives and flips it up. Short, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. That one no good. He'll put it in this time. 3rd time's a charm for Shookman, and it's 25-12 Mater Dei with 5:30 to play in the opening half. Carson Reese. Knox. In the corner with it is Ritchie. Knox moves it up to Reese. Reese now back into the corner. And a ball fake by Ritchie. Now Reese left wing. Reese spinning away and hands it off there for Cummins, who drives and tries a floater. That one too strong. Shookman clears the glass and outlet pass quickly to Goebel. Goebel now thought about a bounce pass, but he's going to be called for a carry. Ball back over now to New Berlin as Jake Shattuck and Travis Jasper both back on for the Knights. Knox now with it with 5 minutes to play, 25-12 Mater Dei. On your Honest Water scoreboard with the basketball now is Reese. Carson Reese now, middle of the floor, dribbling, goes behind the back with it, leaves it left side of the floor there, into the corner. Knocks a 3, he rattles it home. Christian Knox, and it's now 25-15. Shattuck, Zerlini, left wing, Buckman. With 4:38 to play. Now Jasper. Jasper dribbling it, keeping it alive. Left wing for Buckman now. Now Zerlini, right wing, Shattuck with 4:25 to play in the opening quarter. Shattuck now for Jasper. Jasper bouncing and trying to hit Shookman, and a turnover by the Knights and a run out the other way. It's Zach Brewer with a jump stop in the lane, up off the square. Too strong there. The rebound taken in by Jasper. Now outlet pass to Shattuck. Shattuck, Zerlini saved it from going out of bounds. Back to Shattuck, who then bounced it for a cutting Jasper. It is loose on the floor. Buckman's going to be the first one to dive to it, along with Reese, and a whistle and a held ball. And the arrow keeps it with the Knights on the alternate possession with 4:03 to go here in the first half as Garrett Fuppy at the desk and ready to check in. He'll get Shuckman with 4:03 to go. Mater Dei still leads by 10, 25-15. Sideline throw for Zerlini into the backcourt. Shattuck, he'll bring it across. Shattuck, left side of the floor for the Knights now with it. Jasper. Now Fuppy, right wing for Shattuck. Shattuck with off a ball screen and a series of fakes. He'll drive it, leave it for Fuppy. Fuppy one power dribble. And then a whistle and a hold against New Berlin. And New Berlin will have their 8th foul. That's on Dane Ritchie, his second. Back on is Dalton Minder for New Berlin with 3:45 to go. Fuppy at the free throw line for Mater Dei. 75% for Fuppy for the young season. A couple of series of dribbles. Front end of the 1-and-1, that one barely grazed the iron. No good, and the rebound taken in by Carson Reese. Mater Dei leads 25-15 with 3:40 to go in the first half. Knox, left wing, Dane Ritchie. Now a handoff there, and they move it to Minder. Minder now right side of the floor, he'll hand it for Brewer. Now Ritchie, left wing, Knox. His shot rejected out of bounds by Zerlini. And it'll be a sideline throw-in for Brewer. Brewer inbound for Reese, who spins it against Zerlini. Hands it off there to Minder. Minder now on a backdoor cutting layup try there was too strong by Ritchie. Rebound taken out by Mater Dei. Jasper into the front court to Fuppy. Back for Jasper. Drives right to the 10. Right-handed layup try. No good. Zerlini with the rebound. Then lost his footing underneath. And a loose ball scrum on the floor. And a whistle and a timeout taken here by Blake Lucas with 3:05 to play in the first half. And you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard is Mater Dei 25, New Berlin 15. You're listening to high school boys basketball, Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
This is Max 96.7.
3:05 to play half number one. 25-15. Mater Dei leads on your Honest Water scoreboard here at the BOS Center in the Sports Radio 1450. Boys basketball shootout here this afternoon. One of 7 games today. They had a game before ours that Springfield Calvary won, and now this is game 2, and they got 5 more games yet here this afternoon and this evening. And into the front court with it for New Berlin. It's Carson Reese. Right side of the floor now touching Dane Ritchie. That's Brewer now in front of us. Handoff Knox right wing. Knox trying to drive and go, and he kicks it out right wing there for Ritchie. Ritchie for Reese. Reese hands it off there for Brewer. Brewer now bouncing it for Knox, who then tries to drive the right baseline. He's cut off there. Reese, right wing. Reese now with it with 2:30 to go. He'll drive it to the 10 and kick out to the corner. That's a 3 on the way for Knox. That one short, no good. Rebound tipped by Buckman to Shattuck, and he'll push. No numbers, but he's going to try to make something happen. He moves it into the baseline for Fuppy. Out top, Buckman into the right corner, Zerlini. He will try to drive it right to the 10. Leaves it underneath for Fuppy, and a whistle and an offensive foul against Zerlini, and Fuppy a little slow to get up. Zerlini's got his second personal, and that is the 16th foul via the player control foul against the Knights. And Dant back on for Zerlini, who will sit. Goebel is on as well for Travis Jasper. 2:15 to play here in the first half. We'll have the Hardy's halftime coming up. Stats for you in this one. We'll give you some Score updates from last night. Some of our action we had last evening. Reese bouncing right side of the floor with it. Matt Diamond. Diamond now for Brewer. Left wing for Cummings. Now Knox. He's left open again. A three on the way. That one's short, no good. Rebound taken in by Fuppy. Fuppy pushing it. Ahead for Dan. Dan on the right wing and a whistle. And he shuffled the puppies and traveled with 1:49 to play here in half number 1, 25-15. Modern Day leads on your Honest Water scoreboard. We also have the Clinton County Showcase presenting our trivia question at the break as well. All right, good stuff coming up for you here at halftime with 1:45 to go. Reese front court. At the point, dribbling it. Left side of the floor, Cummings. Now Brewer. Reese top of the key. Reese now dribble handoff there, right wing for Cummings. Cummings now one dribble, picked it up back for Reese on the right wing. Reese dribbles up, looks, bouncing. Left wing there is Brewer. Brewer fakes the handoff to Cummings and a whistle and a travel, or a double dribble, I think might be the call, and a turnover by the Pretzels, and that is their 7th of the basketball game with 1:23 to go here in half number 1. Fuppy bounces it in for Shattuck. Shattuck walks it across the timeline with 1:15 to go. Left side of the floor, catch by Buckman. Buckman now for Fuppy. Fuppy back for Buckman. Buckman off the ball screen. Stops and pops. Left elbow. 2 is good for 2 by Brady Buckman. And it's 27-15. Monterey, 1 minute to play here in the opening half. Knox into the front court. Knox bouncing right wing with it is Brewer. Now Cummings for Knox, left side of the floor. In the middle, Brewer now with a catch at the foul line. Right wing, Diamond left open. He'll shoot a 3. That one a little short, no good. And the rebound taken in by Dan. Dan for Shattuck with 35 seconds. Now Shattuck with 30 seconds to direct some offense here out near the timeline, and they're going to play for the last one. Shattuck. And a whistle on a timeout taken by Ron Shattuck with 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Modern Day leading 27-15 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Listening to high school boys basketball in the Modern Day Knights on Max 96.7.
Hi, this is Dr. Matt Palm at MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle. Are you tired of packing on the pounds? Want to feel younger and have more energy? Want to get back into smaller clothes? If so, then it's time to take advantage of our safe, effective, and affordable weight loss program. With an individualized plan based around an appetite suppressant, a metabolism booster, and diet and exercise counseling from physicians with backgrounds in nutrition, let us get you on the path to a healthier lifestyle. Call MedPlus at 594-3671 to set up your free consultation and to get you on track to a healthier you.
You've got Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside Ben Koopman taking care of us back at WCXO Studios. Modern Day leading 27-15 on your Honest Water scoreboard with 20 seconds to play here in the first half. They have the basketball trying to play for the last shot of the half. It's Goebel with it on the inbound. Surveys, gets it in for Fuppy. Into the corner, Buckman. Lob inside, Dant with 16. And a kick out, Goebel moves it for Shattuck, and he's left open, left wing 3 on the way. That one a little short, no good, and the rebound taken in by Carson Reese. Reese with 8 seconds across the timeline with 7, now 6. Into the corner, Cummings with 5, and then had a deflect off the foot of Goebel and out of bounds right here in front of us. It'll stay with New Berlin. Caden Shookman on for Modern Day for Buckman. 3 seconds to go, 27-15. It's a baseline throw. Lob play for Reese up off the square, and a nice design play there by Blake Lucas as the horn expires on the first half. Your score at halftime is Modern Day 27. New Berlin 17 is your score here on your Honest Water scoreboard at the half. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll have the first half stats for you. Our Clinton County Showcase trivia question. See Annie December 7th to the 9th and 14th to the 16th at the Avon Theater in Breeze. For more information, go to ccshowcase.com or on Facebook, CC Showcase. So we'll have all that stuff for you. We'll get you some scores as well and take a look at what's going on at the Kaskaskia Classic tonight as well on the other side of this break. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Modern Day Knights on Max 96.7.
Hi, this is Sue at Buckeye. Holiday shopping continues. Stop in at Buckeye for your stocking stuffers and much, much more. We have lithium-ion jump starters that were $79.99. Now they're only $39.99. Clothing and boot deals from 20 to 30% off. All remaining toys from Playtech, Brooder, Ertl, and more. Buy one, get one, 50% off. Hope you have a big stocking this year for all these great buys at Buckeye. Stop in at Buckeye and get that free bag of popcorn.
Buckman Milk Hauling is a family-run business that strives for a reputation of friendly attendance and outstanding service to Clinton County and the surrounding communities. Whether rain or shine, Buckman Milk Hauling is a dependable company with a large fleet of trucks and a team that guarantees delivery of your precious cargo. Buckman Milk Hauling has served local farmers for over 65 years and wants to thank you for your business. Buckman Milk Hauling, 95 North Germantown Road in Breeze. Call 526-7162.
For over 50 years, Community Bank of Trenton has been serving the needs of local business. What others might call your small business is our big business. I'm Kyle Brigham, Vice President of Community Bank of Trenton, and I'd like to offer you better service. Maybe you deserve a lower interest rate. Maybe your checking account has too many service charges. Or maybe your bank just forgot what service really means. Give us a call, 224-9258, or check us out online at banktrenton.com. Community Bank of Trenton is locally owned, and we understand the needs of the local business owner. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator at Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden. Did you know that we offer private short-term rehabilitation suites? Our highly skilled nursing team is here to care for you while you recuperate from surgery, stroke, or illness. We have an excellent rehabilitation department in-house to provide occupational, physical, or speech therapy according to your doctor's orders. For more information about our services, give us a call at 618-588-4924.